Humans in the future didn't even have the right to cough. They had to cover their mouths non-stop. If they made the tiniest sound, it would bring deadly danger. Just a few days earlier, a pack of terrifying monsters had taken over New York. They had super sharp hearing, and once they found a person, there was no way to survive. Like the other survivors, Sam stayed alive by staying completely quiet. But sadly, she had a bad illness and needed medicine to ease her pain. With no other choice, Eric took her out to look for medicine. It wasn't long before the monsters picked up their scent. As more and more monsters swarmed toward them, they ran onto the street in a panic. In a desperate moment, Eric smashed a car window open, and the alarm noise drew the monsters away. They took the chance to escape into the subway. But when they were only halfway down the escalator, a scary clicking sound came from behind. They froze in their tracks right away, afraid the escalator steps would attract the monsters. But when they reached the bottom, they saw monsters there too. Sam signaled to head to the other side, and they walked carefully, avoiding anything on the ground. They finally made it to the exit, but suddenly a monster dropped down from above. It was clear it had heard their noise. As the monster moved closer, they slowly stepped back into a side tunnel, but the exit there was already blocked. So the only choice was to hide in the drain. They had no idea how deep the water was, but when their feet touched the bottom, they finally felt a little relief. They thought the drain might lead to another exit, but as they kept walking, Sam suddenly heard a noise above. She shone her flashlight up, and was shocked to see a monster sleeping there. She quickly shut off Eric's flashlight, worried the light would wake it up. Luckily, the sound of the water covered their movements, and they passed by without being noticed. But when the water got deeper, Eric started to panic, looking like he was about to lose control. Sam told him to calm down, but his heavy breathing ended up waking the monster above. Stuck its head down, trying to find where the sound was coming from. With Sam's constant comfort, Eric finally calmed down, but a single shaky breath gave them away, and the monster charged at them. The two had no time to think, and swam as fast as they could. Luckily, the tunnel ahead was full of water, and the chasing monster couldn't stop them. It plunged and splashed a few times and drowned. The two had narrowly escaped with their lives. When they climbed out of the exit, they saw it was right under a church. But once they were safe for a moment, Sam's condition got worse, and she even threw up from the pain. Feeling sorry for her, Eric went out alone to look for pain medicine. Luckily, by moving super carefully, he avoided the monsters along the way. He not only found the medicine, but also ran into Sam's lost cat. Eric quickly grabbed the cat and started heading back, but the cat suddenly ran into a construction site. With no choice, he had to follow it inside. Just as he spotted the cat, a monster appeared behind him, and he didn't dare make a single sound. Seeing the spot where the cat was hiding looked safe, he quietly climbed up to it. The next moment, the monster found something to eat and started calling its friends. Soon sounds came from all around. Luckily, Eric had already climbed to a high spot, where he would have been surrounded. While the monsters were busy eating, he quickly moved toward the cat. But in the next moment,